know the dangers of winter driving all too well, and I have some video to show you that will basically take your breath away. Very terrifying. I'll get to that in just a moment. This is a look at our weather events across the country, watching for a Colorado low impacting the prairies. Very strong winds through the overnight period for the Avalon Peninsula and very heavy rain across the south coast. Port aux Basques over towards Burgeo and Buron, around 40 millimeters or so, and western shores of Newfoundland dealing with snowfall. We have that Colorado low impacting portions of the GTA. This is going to be right through Sunday evening, starting at around 8 p.m. for the city of Toronto. Could be getting about 5 centimeters or so here, and along Niagara, that's where we're going to be most impacted, about 5 to 10 centimeters. Quick look at temperatures across eastern Canada, but this is a video that you have to see to believe. I am just warning you, it is very graphic. We have some clips from U.S. officers being impacted by very dangerous driving. Check it out. Thanks for that, Chris. Now we are dealing with some a little deteriorating conditions across the Yellowhead Highway, so be careful. We have that snowfall winding down across southern Saskatchewan, Saskatoon, over towards Swift Current as well. Temperature-wise, we are still very below seasonal, around -15, feeling like -24 for places like Winnipeg, -17 for Calgary. And will you see any relief in sight? Well, you can check it out in your local forecast. We have your 14-day and 7-day trends. It's all starting right now. Yeah. Have you ever had to go through these conditions?
Oh yeah, he loves just diving into the heavy snow, so just wants to jump in and stick his face in.
There you go, nothing like that for the winter season. Now, we're taking a look at some of our weather highlights across the country. We are watching for a Colorado low, but
head to western parts of Lake Ontario, Burlington, Hamilton. That's where we have some of that lake enhancement with that easterly wind, so that's where we're looking at closer to that 10 centimeter mark.
Okay, so if you are driving along the QEW, just be mindful of that. Give yourself some extra time and space from the car in front of you. Now, our very own Tyler Hamilton got to check out Lake Ontario to check out these very cool ice formations. Check this out. Thanks for that, Tyler. Well, let's take you through some events to check out through this Family Day weekend. So we do have one of them. The Arkells actually playing at the Scotiabank Arena. Have you ever seen them, Matt? Canada for the month of February. They received about 68.3 centimeters, but Sudbury is now taking the lead. They've stole the title with about 80 centimeters of snowfall for the month of February. Here's a look at some of our temperatures. This is for Sunday. We are very chilly in Winnipeg. Around this time of year, we should be sitting at about -8, but we're going to be down to -15. 5 degrees for Vancouver. Now, those dry conditions, what I was talking about, we've got a building ridge, drying air taking over the BC South Coast, so we're not going to see much in the way of precipitation. The next real day that we are going to see any snow or rain will be about Tuesday. We are looking at that Colorado low continuing to impact southern sections of Saskatchewan along the Yellowhead, Saskatoon down towards Regina, Swift Current, Medicine Hat. We are going to be dealing with that additional snowfall in the range of about 5 to 10 centimeters as we get through the overnight period. And we are looking at those chillier conditions as well. But we got to see this. This is, did you see it? A bear catching a ride with a garbage truck? Here's a look at our video gallery online at theweathernetwork.com. I'm going to play this video out for you. Terrifying here, a little misjudgment. This in Edwards, Ontario. This is just located in the Ottawa region. You see a dog slipping on ice. Then a few seconds later, you see this pickup truck starting to lose control. The dangers of winter driving. Always important to be safe. Give yourself some extra time out there this winter season. I hope you're enjoying your Family Day weekend. Leeanna Mclean and meteorologist Matt Grinter joining you. Matt, it's always a pleasure to have you on.
Always great to be here.
We're going to go through some of our weather highlights for you across the country. And that Colorado low was impacting portions of southern Saskatchewan. That's going to be winding down. Cold temperatures on the backside. But let's take you up to northern Canada, where it's typical for this time of year for temperatures to be in the -40s in places like Klondike, Yukon. Check this out.